Okay, guys, this is Mikey, aka Odie, here from Odie's Games. What I have in front of you, I'm just calling Thundertrap Tinker PO. It's an Esper Tinker PO list. I wanted the Thundertrap trainers from the Luris version, and so I squeezed a playset in here. I started with a Siofo list. I took out a swords from the sideboard, added a portal, because I love Portal Phyrexia. I took out two Mox Opals, a Balance, and the Mystical, the Merchant Scroll to make room for the Thundertrap trainers. And there was a playset in there, but I got to thinking, Monastery Mentor would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? You know, especially if my POs are better and I'm just kind of spinning my wheels. This would be a great way to like close out a game or get more value out of a PO. Not necessarily by picking up the tokens obviously or the mentor and replaying it, but just by when I lay down on my Moxen again. I don't know. I want to try it. Could be cool. Could be a dud, but we'll try it for science. Yeah, if you're new to Vintage, Esper Tinker is a deck trying to cast Tinker to get either Bolas' Citadel into play or Time Vault, and Time Vault will combo for infinite turns with either Tezzeret or the Manifold Key, untapping Time Vault every turn to tap it again to get an extra turn. And then Tinker also has these bonus targets in the sideboard. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys in match one. Thanks for watching. And if you're still listening, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, everybody, welcome to match one. This is game one. I won the die roll. That's a great start to any league. And yes, I would like to play first. Okay, snap unkeepable hand, so mulligan. I did go down 2 mana sources with the Mox Opals, so that might be biting me in the butt. I ran the 4 Thundertrap version through a couple of practice games last night when I built it. And those went well. Okay, this is a hand. I can work with this. I just haven't had the same experience since. What do I put back here? Maybe Flooded Strand and Pearl. And so we'll cast that. So let me know in the comments. I know that there's probably a lot of like vintage heuristics about what order you play out your mocks and your lands and your lotuses. So like, I don't know, maybe like in the Discord or the comments, if someone wants to learn me something, I would be happy to hear what those heuristics might be. I'm just gonna see if I can get this. We'll go for it. I got it. Bizarre. What flavor of bizarre? What did they keep? They are dredge. Okay. Dredge test. You can have this. Taking the Force or the Mox, I think, would be the worst for me. Or the Brainstorm or the Mox, sorry. Oh, they took the Karn. Um, okay. That is a choice that they could make. I guess that. Okay. Um, I want to protect these other cards. They can have those too. I want my Brainstorm. I want my Mox. Any way that I'm going to win the game is going to come from looking at a bunch of cards. Haha, speaking of which. So I'll lead on the Mox. And then I will just play the Thunder Trap Trainer first. I got a Force. That's not really what I wanted to see, but I guess maybe I should have brainstormed. Ooh, double chill. My opponent needs to chill out. Um, I'll just trade now. If I draw like Tinker or something, I would want the 3 extra life if I was to Citadel. This at least leaves me that option. I'd rather Citadel from 13 than Citadel from uh, 10. Oh, well, now it looks like I wouldn't be tinkering for, okay, interesting. So if I put these two back, then I can play the Underground Sea. Demonic for key. They'll attack me for 6. I'll untap and time vault. Did I just win? I don't feel like I earned it, but I'll take a game 1 against Dredge any day. Okay. And then I will just F6 through their turn. Nothing I do matters from here on out. It's nothing they do really matters from here on out. Both of our decks are just kind of on autopilot. One way they could get me, actually both chills wouldn't even get me because they're only attacking for 6. Dredge is an awesome deck. I know there's a lot of Dredge haters out there. Um, I mean, sure, why not? This doesn't matter. Yeah, that can stay on top in case you make me play it out. Yeah. Nice army you got there. Okay. Looks like I am playing it out. Nope, they're good. Alright, let's go to the sideboarding. Okay. And they're just regular old dredge. I didn't see anything like Cabal Therapies or Bridge from Belows. I wasn't really looking, but I feel like I kind of just check out the graveyard on autopilot now. Dredge is the deck that I have most vintage experience in. I was playing Dredge when I played in that Vintage Champs tournament over the weekend and won my frog. And I'm sure we'll see Dredge on this channel, so I know I want these. Portal could be cute. I could start resurrecting one of their dredgers every turn. Might be better than Mentor, but Mentor does provide blockers that could give me the time I need. I don't know. These cards are new to me. You know, no one no one ever really brought those in against me when I was on Dredge. Those weren't things that I didn't like. Swords was sort of useful. These forces aren't really that good. They don't have a lot of spells that I'm trying to force, but they're probably better than the Flusterstorms. Maybe just something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I mean, as we saw, our main deck was pretty potent against him. So this is a mulligan. We don't have a land again. Maybe my mana base is a little too greedy. I don't know how the math is with taking out the opals. If I should have added another land. So definitely mulligan. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This hand is super cool. I'm digging this. I'm gonna keep this. I like all these cards. I really wish that this was a 7 card, because I could Vampiric for something and then cast Yawgmoth as well. Um, but I guess I could just put the Vampiric back. Be done. I don't have, yeah, notably, I don't have any hate. Um, let's see how, hopefully my opponent, oh, my opponent does not mulligan. Okay, so my opponent kept 7, so I'm likely going to be under some pressure. I think right now my plan, they only have 5 cards in hand. I'll need to pay attention if they like fast or slow dredge. And they could have mind break traps. I did not look and see if they had those main. I'm going to Black Lotus, and I'm going to run Stock Up into Mind Break Trap. Did not have it. Okay. That is excellent for me. So I'll grab Soul Guide Lantern here. I'm torn between the land and the demonic. I think I'm just going to simply go with land. I'm going to want that. That kind of helps get me more close, closer to my game plan. Okay, so they don't have mental misstep. I'll take your big judger. And I will pass the turn. Are they going to fast dredge or slow dredge? Okay, so that means they're going to go down a card here. And they milled a Bazaar, that's nice. Okay. Did they discard that force? Okay, they haven't discarded yet. Okay. So they don't have interaction. I will let them keep the Icarid. Oh, wait. See what they dredge on their draw step. They didn't, they just drew a card. Okay. So I'm gonna wait and see if they misorder their Icarid. There's a time at the end step when your prized amalgams come in and your Icarids go to the graveyard. If you stack the triggers wrong, your Icarids will go to the graveyard first, and I have a chance to get rid of everything. Yeah, what are you gonna take? What are you gonna take there? Go ahead and take the Tinker, and I'll play it again with Yogwell. Take the Yogwell, and I got an active Tinker. Okay. Second main phase. Okay. I guess I should have Surveil Land here. I'll just get the Tundra. And I'll Thunder Trap Trainer. I want a PO. I don't have a lot to PO for right now, but I think it'd serve me better than Top. Well, I guess Top Saga would have been useful. this shell. Draw a step. Dredge the thug. Scored another dredger. I'll take this one. Haha. Brainstorm. That solves the dilemma of do I PO for more action or just tinker for a haymaker? Okay. So I could send these two down like that. Actually, is PO better than Tinker? No. No, the name of the game is Tinker. I was thinking maybe PO might have been better for finding more spells. So, I can actually test both my sideboard plans right here, right? So I will get rid of this for an Underground Sea. Play Monastery Mentor. Mox Pearl. And then pass the turn. Okay, now they're going to fast dredge. Now they're up to 2 Icarids. There's a Creeping Chill. Trade with the Monk token. They get some dudes. I'm just gonna add mana. I'm gonna tinker. I do have enough to tinker and make a construct. Um, oh, but I can't. I can't do it all. Wait, yes I can. What do I want here? Probably just Tormod's Crypt, really. First main phase. Do what we came to do here. And I will put Portal into play. And I win. 2-0 against Dredge. I don't know. I mean, Mentor provided some blockers that just kind of negated their Icarids. By the time we got Portal down, I mean, like, it was kind of tricky because, I just used Tinker as a. Hey guys, if you like what you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you're looking for any singles, please, browse my store if you'd like. Odiesgames.com. I got a small collection. It's just out there if anyone needs any of the cards that I have. And then, I've got a featured buy list. You can see this is just some of the higher value stuff on the buy list that I have right now. Mainly pre-modern, reserve list stuff. Some other things like Yogg's Will. But yeah, I offer a pretty competitive, just store credit, sort of trade me your cards, and you can buy some of my cards. Yeah, if you don't want to shop at my store, you can always browse my inventory at Card Trader, or of course, just buy cards wherever you want. I'm just a guy trying to trying to get by playing some Magic. Anyways, have a good one. Hello, we are starting match 2. We are up against Nick Longer. The name's familiar. I just don't remember what they were playing. I'm not gonna look them up. The only time I ever religiously looked anyone up was the big vintage tournaments over the weekend. Whatever weekend ago that was. This is a mulligan. Notably, I am on the play again. If I keep winning die rolls, that's going to be nice for this league. Okay. Okay. This is what's up. I will get rid of 3 cards, so pow. Thunder Trap Trainer, let's go. Okay, Thunder Trap. Find our way out of this. Well, it found us a stock up. I don't see any reason to play out the Ruby right now. I guess it'll play around Vexing Bauble, but plays into Null Rod. Mindbreak Trap. But I mean, it being in my hand plays into Null Rod no matter what. But it just kind of lets my opponent know that their Null Rod is better. See? So yeah, this game's over. But I think they would have made that play anyways. I don't know. I will auto yield. Okay. A wasteland ends the game. The Scrolly Crawly is probably going to help us out a little bit, though. This will be good if they play Soul Ring. I don't think there's much else in the one. Well, Vexing. Vexing or Soul Ring. Stone Coil, where X equals 3. Uh, this ain't where I block yet. I could, I could prevent more than 3 damage with this thing at some point. There's a PO. Still no land. No chain. No portable hole. I think I put back a portable hole. That was probably a mistake. I should have probably, instead of Ruby. But I mean, at least their crawler's helping me get back out of this. Wasteland's not helping me any. That's fine. All I really care about is blue mana right now. Um, I think I can just wrap this up. Okay, so I do want Steel Sabotage. They don't play the One Ring or anything that Pithing Needle would be good for. I kind of like these other Tinker targets. Bolas' Citadel can be awkward if they um, get a sphere down. Swords is good for taking care of their issues. I definitely want that in. Both Steel Sabotages. Sorry for the mismatched art. Always got to be one. Always one. Hercules could be good. So negation's good for forcing their hate pieces. But like bringing in these 9 cards, that's a lot. What do I take out? Is this where I still take out some of this PO stuff? Flusterstorm. Like I said, they're not gonna really have any instants or sorceries. I still like Monastery Mentor because this is gonna be like a creature battle, and this might be a way if I'm only able to cast like one spell a turn to get some use out of the Monastery Mentor. This is good through Thorn, but maybe I can just go down on one. I still need to make one cut. Maybe it's just the Vampiric. I'll try that. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, I'm playing first. Okay, you know what? I think this hand is kind of a trap. But I can Black Lotus stock up. So I'm going to keep. Okay. So the interaction would be nice. And the fetch land would be nice. Then I don't have to hang out this Undercity Sewers. Or, yeah, the fetch land. And the force. Be responsible here. Or do I just want the 2 lands? Be able to play my 3 drops? I gotta get to 3 mana though. Fetch land force. Put that over by my interaction. Okay. So I can force one thing. I'm sure they're just gonna play Vexing Bubble, and I'm gonna cry. Non-creature spell. So this is something that I will force. They didn't play a land, so now they're gonna go. Okay, Wasteland. That's fine. Um, I want that. And you can just have that sewers. Ouch. I do want the basic land card. And I will use that to see what's on top of my new library. Um, Jack Diddley, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I'll draw into a force. And just have a force on deck. Should I spin again just to see if the next card was a land? I think so. Because I'm not doing anything else with this mana. It's Get Probe. Crucible, Ancient Tomb. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, pardon my language. I don't know if how that works out on YouTube. Um, I could force the Crucible. Oh, I can't now, actually. Oh, so I did mess that up. I got greedy with the Gataxian Probe is what I did. So if I go back... Should I have just not even spun then? No, I think it's always correct. Okay, they made the wrong play. Okay. Okay. I can dig that. That is something. I wonder if maybe, yeah, I guess they're just trying to get a clock in and get some pressure, but I think not playing the Crucible, if they lose, that's the decision that lost them the game. Not saying they're going to. This thing's just Scrawly Crawly was the MVP last game for me, so. And so here I will pitch the stock up. Okay, so I'll pitch the stock up to this force, and then I will Hail Mary draw for a blue card. I didn't get it. I'm I'm toast. Um, they will they've got me in a lock. I can't play the game. Good games, opponent. See you guys in the next one. All right, took a good break for a while and hung out with the family. Getting started on match 3 now. And now I've won the die roll. I don't remember if I won before or not. I think I have. Have I won all 3 die rolls now? Maybe. Okay. Pretty slow hand, but it has all the mana. They've revealed a Luris. So if this is a Wasteland matchup, then this is cool. If I probe, I'm off blue card. I think I probe anyways. And they'll misstep. Okay. Um, so I think the line here is to go fetch land, Pearl, Soul Ring, and pass. We're gonna do Polluted Delta. End step, I can't. Surveil. Okay, at this point, I am gonna hang out in Undercity Sewers. I do want that on top. If they take a turn off to Wasteland me, then that's fine. Like at this point, I kind of just want them to. Oh, or even better, they could just not have a land. Okay, well, we'll do the pass back and forth stuff, but I have hard cast, mental misstep, force of will up. Um, okay, not the greatest start for the opponent either. Do I get a brainstorm? Ooh, I do get a brainstorm. So I'm gonna put chain and flooded back. I will not need those. I can still tap for white if I need to. 6 for offspring. Can't do it yet. Nor do I want to wait. Is this worth a force to you? No. Aha, I figured you had a force. So that means my upkeep ancestral is probably going to resolve now. Although since they haven't done anything, their hand is probably all interaction. Okay, got a Psychic Frog and a Spell Pierce. Out of them at least. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was my downfall. So a better line would have been to have waited a turn so I could have did the same upkeep but with Hardcast Force backup. Fatal Push on Thunder Trap Trainer is fine. Could use a stock up or something. Tez is cool. What does Tez grab? Tez grabs Sensei's top. Okay. Up past the Bowmaster stage again. Look at the top. I want to draw the will next turn. Wait, if I do, what am I casting with it? All kinds of stuff, yeah. Um, let's see if I can delay the will a little bit. And get a Black Lotus to go with it. Probably greedy, but Time Walk is fine. As long as you don't follow it with Frog. Which you didn't. At least not the turn that mattered. Okay, one of the cards in their hand is Frog, or is Luris. Does this resolve? Yep. I don't remember where we're stacked. Yeah, there was the key in between. So now I want the Yogwell. So right here, I'm vulnerable to Bowmaster. But if they do it, then... Oh, I just got rid. Oh, I failed hardcore. I got rid of my Yogwell. I'm so dumb. Okay. I definitely messed this one up big time. But so far, it looks like I am not punished for it. So, thank someone for that, right? I want to get Tez down and get him going up. Okay. So now let's get some of this down. Do some stocking up. And the island. Because, yeah, it's a lot easier to play. Started a trap trainer. Okay, what am I going to attack with first? Probably the Mana Vault. Oh, it doesn't untap him. Whoops. Bowman. I don't even care about Bowman anymore. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna untap and PO. Do I want to Tez first? Oh, yeah. That seems like as good a thing to do as any. Um, I don't care. So, one, two, three, four. Okay, yield to all. And then there's Tinker. One. Okay, I can do it, right? 5, 6, 7. I only need 6. Okay, I did not deserve that, but I got it. Up against control. I like the swords, the portal, the flusterstorm. So let's see here. Against control, normally I would have sided out some POs. But I think the way that this deck is built, I'm actually better served siding out the forces, bringing in more of this one for one interaction. Let's try that. Righto. Okay, so unkeepable. If this gets to a game 3, I'm gonna have to play a lot faster. Um, this hand is unkeepable. It loses to Wasteland too hard. I could probably work with this. I have to keep the land. The vault is great with Tez. Everything's good here. Maybe I go down the Sapphire and the hole. Time Vault. Okay. So that's interesting. Hmm. 4, 5. Um, I have to tap it now, huh? Okay. Force of Negation. So if I want to Time Vault, I need Karn to do it. Gotcha. We got a Force of Will out of their hand there. A Mystical Negation. Okay. I got that. Covered here. I'm gonna take some damage from my mana rocks. No, I won't pay. Heads. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna take a little bit of damage. Always yield to that. Nothing I can do but hit okay. Okay, I need to mute for just a second. Okay, that's been taken care of. I will try two portable hull. That there frog. Okay. So they have two cards in hand. I have much more board presence. I have a mana vault and a mana crypt that could be hurting me. No heads. Okay. Island there. Untap that. I just want to pass with a card in my hand. I know they're just going to play what they can, but and that is definitely a good thing to play. Nothing to really dig with out of the graveyard, though. No. Tails. Hit that time. Swords. Um. Hmm. Does that count for anything? I guess I could have done it on their upkeep to play around force a negation, but then they could have hard cast it if they had it, so it doesn't really make a difference. Null Rod. Okay. Grafdigger's Cave. Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I need to do something about my headset. Yeah, excuses. Okay, untapping. No heads. Draw. Artifacts could be cool. Stock up could be cool. Not that artifact. Okay, I'm gonna have to start utilizing some F6 equity. And they're using up some of their clock. That's fine. I used up plenty of mine. Okay, my turn. No. Tails. Flooded Strand. I mean, that's something, I guess. Okay, sorry about that. Burning up on my clock. Stupid headset issues. Okay, definitely don't want that. Um, Bowmaster? At this point, I'm just slamming stuff down and F6ing. Wonder if it might be better to just, yeah. I'm gonna try and win the third game in 5 minutes. That's kind of where I'm at there. They still haven't seen the mentors, so if they have most of their removal out, I can at least juke them a little bit. This looks good. They kept 7. Okay. So there we go. I've kind of done my spew here. What are you going to name? Oh, my Planeswalker? That's fine. Yeah, I like those two things. Any order. Play that out. And I will pass at this point. I'll yield until end. Null rod's fine. Okay, there we go there. Chain of Vapor. So I'm going to want to Chain of Vapor the Null rod. Okay. I can't do anything else currently, so I will pass. Okay, that's done. I guess strip mine me? Nope, they're gonna play that again. Do 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 do. Yep, that's fine. That means you're not putting anything in front of my guy. Tarn. Attack. Da 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 da. Tundra. Swords. Woo! Just by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. I'll take it. I'll see you guys in the next match. We're currently 2-1. Okay, here we are going into match 4, hoping to pick up that third win. Our opponent is Oxidizzle. And here I am with a Tapland, Black Lotus, Time Vault, Pearl, Weird Start. This hand is not something I want to play. This one's not much better either. Nothing to PO with. Citadel's basically a blank. Can't even time walk on the first turn. Okay, this is the keeper. I need to put 2 back. My opponent revealed a Luris. So I think it's going to be Force Paradoxical so that I have mana to do my thing. And hope they don't just try and turn 1 me. Not many Luris stacks are turn 1ing around here though. Stock up. Okay, so let's go Island, Emerald, Trainer. Okay. What do we find? So far this is looking like control again. So another stock up could be cool. Maybe they waste the force on the first one. And then I follow up with a second. Since the stock up's going to be face up anyways. And then once I'm done stocking up, I can recall. Well, the jig is up. They know what I got. So I can gain some F6 equity here. Don't have to cut it as close next time. Okay, they don't know about that. I will just go ahead and get in with this. If they want to play a Bowmaster now and trade the token for it, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. This means they're not going to like fluster or spell pierce my stock up or anything like that. Now they have to trade 2 cards for it. Oh. I got my stops, gotta wait. Stock up. What do you do? What do you do? Force pitching Lorian? That's alright. These are trades I am willing to make. I have 3 cards, you have 2 cards, and all of my cards go get me more cards. If you wait for me to untap, then I will Ancestral. I don't care if it plays into Force. Okay. So now they think they're pigeonholing me into this Ancestral, but instead I'm going to Thunder Trap. Into Time Walk. Okay, that made it. That's looking good. That's fine. I mean, it sucks, but I didn't really want them drawing a bunch of cards with this anyways. Here, do I just mana crypt PO? Any order that? I think I do still send it, because I don't plan on blocking with it. I wonder what's gonna grab here. Vexing Bauble. Lorien. Oh, what did they grab with their Saga, though? Oh, the Black Lotus to play the Lorien. Okay. That's going to cause a little bit of problem. Land. Tinka. Okay. As it stands, I'm winning the race, but they just cast Lorien, so they are hurting on mana. I've got a Tinker that I'm working with now. Alright. Yogbo, huh? Okay, so they are Esper. That is good to know. So that means that their mana was extra bad, but it looks like they found the lands they needed. That's gonna hurt some. That's gonna hurt a lot. um, any like land chain now to win? My monastery mentors on the bottom. I think it's safe to just pack this one in. I did sort of like the old 1-for-1 swap outs. Last time, I don't know if this is right, but I am gonna try that. Should I pithing for Wasteland? No. Let's try this, because they were bringing in, I guess maybe they're probably not as likely to bring in stuff like Null Rod if they're the 3-color version. And I do like leaving at least the one portable hole for the Karn. Maybe it's more correct to go like 2 4s, 2 PO. This just isn't it. Not on a 7 carder. I can do this. I will actually put this back and hope that doesn't, be the decision that eats me. But playing the land that comes in tapped against a wasteland deck doesn't seem like a winning strategy. Okay. So I got a card out of their hand. I don't think I would have flustered that anyways. I will look because being able to Thunder Trap next turn is that important to me. Let's get the Thunder Trap down. Cute little otter, you. Okay. Well, I already have a stock up. I guess I'll do Vamp. Next turn, I can just upkeep Vamp for Black Lotus to stock up. With Flusterstorm back up. Okay, they're looking for land. Thoughtseize, go ahead. Okay, they're going to take my Vampiric. Makes sense. Nothing else is currently really castable at the moment. Besides the Fluster. I guess I don't need to, Vampiric for Black Lotus. Are you going to make me spend a Flusterstorm on it? Spell Pierce. Yes. And so this is where I'm going to grab Brainstorm and a land. Any order. Play my land. Go ahead and poke. They're tapped out. I'm not expecting a surprise bowman. Okay. End step. Cool. No surveilling needed. Don't want to shuffle yet. I have no idea when my headset shut off again. I'm sorry. I need to figure that out. Um, do you think they left in removal? I think we're gonna find out. Yep, they did leave in removal. Okay, they got me. They win the match. All right, so we'll be going into the final match where I'll be fighting for the positive record. I'll see you there. Okay, guys, here we are going into the last match. We are fighting for the 3-2 record up against some A's and numbers. And if only I had just one other land, this would be keepable. But alas, I don't. Okay, I guess we'll keep this. And we'll ship an extra stock up or the PO? Probably the PO. And then we'll be done here. Opal. We have force food, and some things. So this is Lyris PO. Um, so this finds them their other artifact, more Moxen. That's probably not correct, but I just think that that kind of is where the pinch point is. Now that I got another force too, this other stock up will probably be fed to it. Okay. Um, I do still want that in the deck, though. Okay. Stock up. Force pitching snap. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't just willy-nilly give him free range. I did not win the lobby back and forth and come up ahead. Then being able to have Laris just nifty in the command zone like that and They still can't play trainer because they never found their third artifact. So that's a plus at least. Let's see what we got here. Nothing good. Their turn. Um, them grabbing whatever they want is much worse than them just playing the trainer and grabbing just something off the top four. Merchant Scroll. So that's pretty good. But again, they can't cast the Ancestral. I will take the hit. My turn. Drew a jet. Yeah, you just go for it, dude. No. So I'm just done here, right? There's nothing that I'm gonna find that's gonna just suddenly get me out of this. So control. Maybe these three in. PO. Vampiric. Maybe stock up. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I would love this hand if I had a way to produce white. And I don't have any cantrips. I'm gonna ship this one. I could probably find a better 6. This one has a Tellurian. I've got some forces. This one has what I want. What can I put back? Maybe I put back the Urza Saga in this spot. Force through this brain through storm and just find some action. Pow. Pow. Emerald. Hey, I got one of those. Oh, I didn't get one of those. That's not fair. Alright. And so you got. Oh, Vexing Bauble. I think this is something that I do want to counter. Surveil land. Mana Vault, okay. Okay. So I am actually going to want to tap that so that I could shuffle away bad cards. I kind of want the ruby, so... Oh, wait. Well, do I really want the ruby? No, probably not. It makes my Tolarian Academy better, but... A PO of your own. Okay. Yep, that's gonna have to be good. Maybe I should have put the Tundra back then. I would have Force up right now. That would be the nail in the coffin, I believe. Yeah, draw all the cards. Are they Esper? They're just rocking that Time Vault life. Oh, it's in better action than Mox Emerald next. I mean, it's gonna get countered, whatever it is, so it doesn't matter at this point, but... Flusterstorm. Force of Will. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this game's over. Like, thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, I was even fucking... Or, yeah. Okay, well, I got a 2-3. Not the greatest finishing, but it's a finishing. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. There were definitely some misplays that I did. Um, I don't know about the Thunder Trap trainers in this list. The Monastery Mentor is probably too cute. Um, yeah, that's it. If you're still watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.